It's incredible, the drive and passion that you both have obviously got. I mean, both of you moving away from home to further your education and to move on in your career. That's something that I've never done. It's, yeah, just like I said, between you, you've just got so much drive and passion. But I'm really interested, Nausheen, how you came to compressors for your PhD.
That's a good question, because like I was saying, I was really inspired with the space flight, all of those things. But I was more working in the area called as computational fluid dynamics. And during my master's, I was learning how it's been used for turbines, for gas turbine engines. And then I realized that if it could be applied for gas turbine engines, and also it could be applied for compressors, which are used in refrigeration. So that's where I was offered a PhD at City University of London to apply those computational models to compressors, so they could be more efficient in terms of improving cooling between oil and gas.
It's really, really cool. Pun intended. It's, and I suppose that, like Karen said, you know, we're really humbled to have you here as well, because there really aren't that many women in our industry, let alone that, you know, at the forefront, leading research and paving the way for the future of our industry. Without you guys, I think, you know, we wouldn't have a lot to look forward to, and you're both doing really, really important research, and really shaping the future for us. But something else that I found really interesting from both of you as well, it is almost like you fell into it. Like, people never really choose refrigeration. And that's why I think it's really important that we've got role models like you as well, because we are a hidden industry. And when you're achieving as you are, you really are helping us to lift refrigeration and put it into people's sites. So it's for us, it's fantastic that you've chosen a career in refrigeration.
Yeah, it's fascinating, actually, because during my PhD, actually, I was doing my PhD along with a full-time job. So yeah, so at that time, I attended this Women in Refrigeration breakfast session. So I found like, wow, that's when it struck me that this is an amazing industry with lots of support, with lots of people. And then I met this lady called as Christina Francis, who was the previous Ted Perry Award winner. And I would say over my career, there have been different points where different people have been hugely inspirational. So I met her, and she's amazing. So I was like, if she could do it, and maybe even I could get a Ted Perry Award. So that's why I was like, I have to work harder in this industry in order to achieve something. And then I got the Ted Perry Award. So yeah.
And that's an amazing experience to win the Ted Perry Award, I must say. And actually, I didn't get it the first time. So I've applied 1 year, I didn't get it. And then the second year, I was like, oh, I'm not going to bother. But then people were like, oh, no, you should submit again. And I won. So I think I had a lot of experience with that in my life, of being second best once or twice. And it kind of changed the course of my life, which is, you know, you just have to try again.
Yeah.
That's so true, having that confidence in yourself, isn't it? Yeah, why shouldn't it be you? And that opportunity is there.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I do think it's a quality that a lot of women in our industry do display, is that resilience. Because you know, it's not a secret, this is a very male dominated industry. But there are so many women now in the industry that are just holding their own and showing what can be achieved when we actually come together, embrace the differences that we have, and, you know, just really work for the greater good. And it very much demonstrates the community that we have as well as an industry. Like Kat, you'll know, working as close as you do with the IOR and all the things that you do for us, that we do have a fantastic community. We come together, we forget that we're competitors, and we all just put our heads together for, like I say, for the greater good. And it's something that I don't think is reflected in some other areas of engineering.
No, I think you could say we are leading the way, perhaps. And yeah, it's difficult to know. What happens is you have so many different organizations kind of doing identical things, and is maybe be good to bring them together